So the first thing we need to do is add those fractions together. So it's really just a matter of, some fraction work here where the cosine x on the first fraction, you're going to multiply into the numerator there. The sine x on the second fraction, you're going to multiply the numerator there. So for the first one, you've got cosine x multiplied by cosine y minus 1, all that over negative y. The second fraction, you've got sine x sine y over the opposite of y. You can distribute here. That's what it's talking about in the directions there with distributing. So you've got cosine x cosine y minus cosine x all over negative y plus sine x sine y over opposite of y. Now you can add them together because they have a common denominator now. And I would order it with the cosine x cosine y, both the two factor terms. I would get them together. So you've got cosine x cosine y plus sine x sine y, and then minus that cosine x there. That's still there. All of that divided by opposite of y. All right, that's what we're going to input into the first part of your answer. For whatever reason, it's not letting me do that, but that's what you're going to type in to the first part. Looks like there's only two parts to your answer here. The second part, I'm assuming, is going to be, well, I don't know what you're going to type in for the second part, but if you were just doing this by hand, you would need to figure out, how do I turn what we just got here, how do we turn it into what's on the left side of the original equation? So the part that's different is this part here. The cosine x cosine y plus sine x sine y. That's where the trig identity comes in. If you look over here, the one that, I know it's not x and y, it's a and b, but the formula is this one here, right? So that's going to turn into cosine of a minus b. In our case, it's going to be cosine of x minus y, right? So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite that. We've got cosine of x minus y. What's left over up top there is minus cosine x. And then that's all divided by the opposite of y. And that matches that. So that's proving that the identity as written at the beginning is true. The left side does equal the right side because we were able to turn the right side back into the left side. Okay, so again, I'm not sure exactly what you're going to be typing in when you check your answer. Since it's not letting me do that while I've got the screencastify on for whatever reason. But hopefully that answers the question. You should be able to figure it out. Let me know if it doesn't. I can see if I can figure out how to make that work. All right, let me know if you have other questions.